So, why don't we start on our backs today, guys? Since we're going to be coming into our asana of the week, that's seated forward fold. We're going to bring our awareness to that back body. And so maybe give yourself a moment to wiggle, to drop the knees over to the side. Getting some movement in the back. And then whenever it makes sense for you today, just drop into stillness. And there's no rush to find that stillness. Nice job, guys. And the back of the body here, this back spine, it represents that unconscious aspect of us. So as we move today, we breathe into our back body with intention today. We invite awareness and illumination to the unconscious, to sometimes things that we sometimes might rather leave kind of in the closet. Those parts of ourselves that we might not be so proud of. So today we invite awareness to those parts and see how they've served us. And see if we can let go of shame or guilt surrounding those, what you would say, shadow sides of ourselves. And our practice of yoga is about illumination and awareness. So bringing awareness to all parts of ourselves so we can shed what no longer serves us. We can embrace what does align with our highest self and our highest purpose. And then bring that, this physical body that is lying on the floor, that is in this space, is a temporary vessel for that light within yourself. Namaste means the light in me sees, honors, and supports the light in you. So we're cultivating that light today by bringing light to the darkness. As we drop into the back body, drop into our physical body, maybe we just pause for a moment. And perhaps we'll start class by saying Namaste today. So we can invite all parts of each other into the space, knowing that we are all here on this journey together. We're all sharing space, sharing light, sharing breath together. So let's breathe in. Good. Breathe in and exhale. Namaste. So now with that strap that might be handy up in your spine, find that strap and let's just loop it over the ball of that right foot. We'll stay on our backs. Nice, guys. And with that strap on the ball of the right foot, let's just gonna pull that knee close to the chest. And let's see if we can do this without straining. So we're not like tug of warring on the strap. We're just gonna pull in that knee a little bit close to the body. So this is kind of like our half happy baby. Maybe you add a gentle rock. And let's see if we can bring awareness to the low back. So do you feel that right side of the low back? Maybe the upper back as we pull in that strap. Good. Now let's exhale to send that leg long to the sky. So maybe the knee isn't quite locked out. It can be bent just a little bit. And then add that gentle sway side to side with the leg extended long. Now let's exhale, hold the strap maybe in the right hand, bring the left arm out to the side like the T. Just drop that right leg over to the right. Thanks for the wall, sorry, Jules. Let that hip open just a little bit. Maybe notice the spine. Maybe it's straight, maybe there's a little bit of movement or flexion in the base of the spine. Maybe not. Good, breathe. Feel the back body supported by the earth. Now let's exhale to bring that foot with control, that leg across the middle. Swap hands, maybe the left hand's holding the strap down, and drop that leg over to the left. So here we're in our first little twist. You can bend that knee a lot or little. And maybe glance over that right hand. Opening up the energy field along the spine. If you remember, the spine is where that Sushumna Nadi, that central channel, flows. On either side of the spine, on the right side we have our masculine channel, on the left side we have our feminine. And the right and the left side nadis cross across the middle central channel. And that's where our chakras are formed. So the polarities of the body create a wheel that spins along the spine. So as we move our spine, we bring energy to those chakras. Let's inhale and bring that knee back to the middle, that foot to the middle, the back to the ground now. Let's release the strap from the foot, let the leg come long, and just feel into the spine. Maybe bring the arms up overhead and slide. Put the back of the hands on the ground. Breathe in. Exhale, and we float those hands back across the sky, bringing the hands back to the strap, and then we'll loop that strap along the wall of the left foot. And we'll start with our half happy baby with that left knee bent, right leg long. You can just gently let the weight of the arms and hands kind of draw that knee in. You don't have to tug on it. You can give a little bit of pressure on that strap if you want. Yep, and that gentle rock, be a quick rock. And noticing how this left side body feels, this feminine side of the body, this part of the body, or that energy part of the body that's relaxing, receptive, our yin energy. And as you're ready, lengthen that left leg. The knee can be bent a lot or little, and then drop it out to the left side. Opening up the hip to the left first. And breathe. Sometimes we tend to hold our breath, so letting our breath come and go. Feeling the support of the strap. Feeling the back body. Maybe an anchor for the mind today is namaste. Your mind wanders. Saying to yourself or out loud, namaste. Bringing awareness to that inner light. As you're ready, exhale, draw that leg through the middle. The right hand can come to the strap, the left one up to the side. And then maybe gently let that left leg cross the body. Breathing into the entire spine. Maybe noticing if you notice one area of the spine more than another in this reclined twist. Maybe explore bringing the arm up over the head, kind of reaching past the shoulder. Letting that hand maybe come to the back wall of your gym. Or past the ear. You've got this big. And then as you're ready, let's bring that left leg back into the middle. Yep, release the strap. Let the leg come long. Feel the back on the earth, the upper back, mid back, and then we'll hug both knees into the chest. And let's bring the nose and the chin towards the knees, maybe curling up in a little ball. And you see how that feels now as we lengthen the spine through this gentle Little ball. Breathe in and out. Rock side to side. And then now let's bring knees, feet to the floor, knees to the sky. Roll to one side. Let's press up. Let's keep our legs nice and long. And then sit bones ground. Let's bring our arms up to sky. Flex the feet towards the face. You feel your legs lengthen. And as you're ready, let's hinge forward, keeping that spine nice and long, reaching towards those feet, reaching towards the knees. When you can't go forward anymore with that straight spine, you can either stay there, or maybe let those hands drop knee around, chin to the chest, or our first Paschimottanasana. And then that illumination of the back body. Exhaling and inhaling here. Sometimes I bring my fists underneath my calves and bring a gentle bend to the knees. And I feel a stretch in the back of the legs a little bit more. The legs are straighter, you might notice it in the back more. Breathe in and out. And then exhale, bring those shoulders back over the hips. You can float the hands back. Then let's bring them up. Exhale, bring hands behind us. Maybe like 2 handprints behind the hips. We're going to come into our mongoose pose. So maybe bend the elbows back, back, back. Drop the back, and then round that chin to the chest. And let the sternum drop. So our shoulders are forward. Our chest kind of falls through the back. Our chin to the chest. Maybe you feel a stretch between the shoulder blades. Let the elbows bend and let the chest drop. As if there were a cinder block on your chest. Breathe in and out. Now let's exhale, straighten those arms, drop the head back. Exhale, bring shoulders over the hips, keep the arms up towards the sky, flex the feet towards the face. Nice, guys. Exhale, fold it forward, Paschimottanasana. Keeping the spine straight as long as you like. Breathing out and in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale, and you find those toes with the feet or with the hands. Breathe in and out. Breathe in. Exhale, let's bring the shoulders up. Sweep the arms up. Bring the hands behind us. Maybe 2 handprints. Walk them back. Let the belly sag, let that chest drop in. And the shoulders stay forward, coming into our mongoose, Chandrasana. And pressing that thyroid gland, chin to chest, and softening the gaze. Be letting those shoulders drop a little. Good, guys. Breathe in and out. And let's exhale, bring shoulders over the hips, with the arms up. Pause here with the arms up. And now keep the left foot straight, bend the right leg. And then lift that right heel up, straighten that right leg, and bring the hands down to the calf. Maybe you find the foot with the hand coming into our heron pose. If you want, find that strap. Maybe you sit a little more upright with the strap. Breathe in and out here. Now on an exhale, left hand holds onto that leg and we'll open up with the right hand, twisting towards that extended leg. You got it. There you go. Other right hand back. Breathe in. Exhale. One more breath in. Now exhale, bring that right hand forward back to that leg. Let's keep the right leg where it is. We bend it a little bit. Recline back. Let's see if we can come into our boat pose from our heron. You can bend the knees, maybe keep them long. Savasana. We'll warm up our core here. An option to always is keep those heels on the ground. You feel that strong spine, the torso with the heels on the floor. So either variation of boat. Breathe in and out. And in. And let's exhale to bend those knees. Bring the heels down. Slide those heels across the ground. Bring the arms up towards the sky. And now let's lift that left leg off the ground. Bring those hands down to support that left leg. And we'll come into our heron pose here. In and out. Exhale, relax the shoulders, relax the heart. One more breath. Now exhale with that right hand, hold that left leg. And then we'll inhale to extend that left arm back, twisting. Exhale when you get there. Feel that spine, wow, feel that twist. Nice, guys, breathe in and out. Feel that torso here active. Inhale. And exhale, sweep that left hand back towards the left leg. Now keep that left leg on, let go of the leg. We bend the knee, rock it back. Feel the stability in the sits bones. That's our center of gravity. Bring the right leg up to meet the left, or bring the heels down to the floor. Navasana. If you want, you can bring that strap to the feet. And explore your Navasana with a strap. Yes, really nice, guys. Maybe you explore bringing those feet apart and reaching for those toes. Maybe here for 4 more breaths. So just letting your energy inform you how you want to give those breaths to your practice. And then as you're ready, 1 more breath in. Exhale, bend those knees, send those heels to the ground. Legs are long. Let's inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold it forward. Paschimottanasana. Never felt so good. This is a passive pose in many ways. This helps tone our nervous system, bring our nervous system into balance. So see if here you can feel balanced. Breathe in. Exhale. A slow breath in, maybe for 3 counts. Exhale for 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's inhale, draw the arms up overhead. Nice. And then just bring the hands to one side. It doesn't matter which side. Let's exhale to come over, right into our plank pose. And your plank pose can be forearm plank. It can be normal plank. It can be knees to the ground. But find the plank, when you get to that plank, maybe just feel just dropping the knees down. Maybe you come into downward facing dog. Lengthening through the spine. We'll meet in our plank pose. That's where we're headed. You can come into child's pose for a breath. Lengthening the spine that we've been warming up. In the morning, our synovial fluid is really prevalent along the spine. So we can kind of access that synovial fluid, that lubrication of the spine here in our practice. As you're ready, come into your plank, whether hands on the earth, forearms, or knees. Let's breathe in. And then exhale, come back to our downward facing dog. We take 5 breaths. Breathing in and out, bringing awareness to our back body today. Illuminating our back body. Breathing into the top of the lungs. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, bring the breath between the shoulder blades to the back of the heart. And exhale. Inhale, bring the breath to the sides of the heart, the right side body, the left side body. Let it go. And inhale to the front of the heart, behind the sternum. And then let that breath go. Good. Inhale, step the right foot forward. You can either lower that left knee down, or you can keep that left knee lifted. So the left knee is down, bring the top of the left foot to the earth. If the knee is up, and the ball that we put to the earth, let's rise up together. We want to bring our palms to meet just this first movement of our Chandrasana. Roll the shoulders back, palms are together. Good, breathe in. And then we'll exhale, bring hands to the heart space. Maybe feel those thumb knuckles on the sternum and notice the beating of your heart in your chest. Inhale. Then exhale, open those arms up wide. Yes. And then breathe in. On your next exhale, let's twist towards that mid leg, so to the right. So the fingertips reach for the short edges of the mat. Let's breathe in. Exhale. Feel yourself in this shape. Feel your physical body housing your spirit in this shape. Now on an exhale, bring that left hand on the inside of that right leg. Reach your right arm to the sky. This might be a great place to bring a block if you want to block on that hand. Yep. Breathe in and out. And breathe into that spine. Notice the back body in this shape. Breathe in. And now let's exhale, sweep that right hand down, framing the foot. Now here, let's lower that left knee, top of the left foot to the earth. Let's rise up into a low lunge, Chandrasana. Breathe in. Exhale, arms out like a T. Breathe in. Exhale, switch towards that left leg. Arms opening out towards the narrow edges of the mat. And here we'll breathe in again. And then exhale, bring that left hand towards that left calf, the right arm to sky. A gentle back bend. Yes. Breathe in. And then exhale, bring that right hand on the inside of that right foot. Bring the left hand to meet next to that right hand. Now bring the right foot out towards the side of the mat. Drop the knee open, coming into a variation of our lizard, Untitled. So the sole of that right foot is off the ground, kind of beaming towards the left side of your mat. Any variation with the arms. We'll be here for maybe 2 more breaths to give yourself a moment to feel into maybe the foot, the calf, the leg. Now exhale, bring the foot to the ground. Kind of rock the hip, the left hip back, bring the hands towards that left knee, and sweep the right knee back to meet the left. Let's walk our hands forward, dropping the heart into puppy pose. Knees over the hips, the knees under the hips, palms to the ground. Now, if you want, you can come in here, downward facing dog. We're lengthening the spine. So puppy pose and downward facing dog both support us in lengthening the spine. So just kind of feel what is better for your energy today. Inhale. Exhale, let the breath go. One more breath in. Exhale, lower the knees if you're in downward facing dog. So now we're all in puppy. And lead that left hand forward. We'll inhale. On an exhale, bring that right hand underneath the chest. Just thread the needle, the right arm reaching towards the left side of the mat. Bring awareness to the back side of the body. And exhale. Maybe that anchor of namaste filling in your space. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now inhale, sweep that right hand back from under, bring it forward. As you're ready, on an exhale, curl the toes under the distance onto the sky, Chandrasana. Breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Good. Inhale, step the left foot forward, coming into our high lunge, maybe low lunge, or in that knee if you want, rising up with the heart in the hands. And again, that right knee can be lowered if that feels more comfortable. Whatever's going to support you in maintaining your awareness in this moment. Palms meet, chest lifts, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. One more breath in. And we'll exhale, bring arms out to the side. And then exhale to twist towards that left bent leg. Yeah, towards the patio doors. Yes, breathe in. Exhale, here we are. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. And then exhale, we bring that right hand on the inside of that left foot. Breathe to Paschimottanasana on a block or on the earth. Yes, opening the left arm up to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale. Feel yourself lengthen from the spine is at the starting point. Feel yourself lengthen through the shoulder blades, pulling those shoulder blades away from the spine as we reach with awareness towards the earth and towards the sky. Breathe in. Now exhale, sweep that left hand down. Bring that block out of the way, lower that right foot. Let's rise up again to our low lunge. Chandrasana. Inhale. Exhale, arms come out. Inhale to relax those shoulders. Then exhale to twist towards that right leg. And then maybe if you want, on an exhale, bring that right hand towards that right calf and the left arm up to the sky. Breathing in and out. And out and in. Another breath. Now exhale to bring that left hand on the inside of that left foot. Right hand can come up and then down to meet it. Bring that left leg out to the side. Drop the pinky edge side of the foot to the earth. The left but sole just is open. It's not on the ground. The knee comes out. Coming into Uttam Hasana. See if we can find some ease here. Breathing gently and with awareness. Let's see if we can bring awareness to that back body. Maybe that namaste is our anchor if our mind wanders. Bringing ourselves present. One more breath in. Now exhale to bring that left foot to the ground and those hands out of the way. And as you're ready, curl the toes of the right foot under. You can lift back to downward facing dog, or you can come down into puppy with those hips over the knees, lengthening the spine, allowing yourself to be in whichever shape feels right for your energy and right for your body. Nice. If you're in downward facing dog, let's lower the forearms to the ground, coming into dolphin, Ardha Pincha Mayurasana. Just a breath. Now let's lower down the knees. So now we're all in our puppy. We can walk our hands forward and we'll breathe in. And this time we'll exhale and bring that left hand underneath the heart, underneath the chest, but thread the needle on the other side. See if as you lower that left elbow down, the left forearm, you can create that space from the middle of the upper back spine across the shoulder blades. Breathe in and out. Namaste. Inhale. Exhale. Another breath in. Our exhale brings that left hand forward, so both arms are forward. Now let's curl the toes under, maybe walk the hands closer, and then lift up to downward facing dog. Breathe in and out. Let's plant the right foot. Inhale to lift the left leg to sky. Keep the left leg straight and make sure that you keep that chest towards the thigh. Bring that left knee and stack the left hip over the right. You can stay here. Maybe you roll the ankle. Maybe you can roll that knee around in circles with that left knee. And let's exhale to bring the left foot to the ground. Pedal out the legs. Maybe shift the weight from one hand to another. And as you're ready, draw the right foot and leg to sky. Bend the knee. Make sure that chest is still reaching for the thigh. Stack your right hip over the left. You make shape with that right knee. If you had a pen and you were just making a shape on the wall. You move the ankle around, breathe in and out. And then exhale, lower the right foot back to the earth. Let's inhale, rolling up to plank pose. Any variation of plank that works for you. Breathe in and out. Then coming into our first kind of big back bend. Exhale, lower down, Chandrasana. And then we'll inhale to Urdhva. You press the earth away, create space from the tops of the shoulders to the ears. So the shoulders, our chest isn't down. Our hands lift that chest up. Breathe in. Exhale back to Ardha Mayurasana. Now inhale, let's step the left foot forward. Lower that left knee down to the earth. And now let's send the sits bones back. Send the legs out in front of us. Legs are long, around the sits bones. Slow the heart with the breath. And inhale up. And then exhale to fold forward posture. You can see how you relate to this shape after a little bit of more movement, a little bit more of strengthening movement. See if your relationship with this shape changes based on where it falls in the sequence or where it falls in the practice. Let's breathe in. Exhale. Inhale, bring arms up to sky. Exhale, bring hands to the side. And then you can lift up and sweep those knees back. Bring hands forward. Come back into your Ardha Mayurasana. Or downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, then you pedal out the feet. Breathe in and out. Now let's inhale, step the right foot forward, bring that left foot to the ground. Now before we get too far, let's bring that block towards the right hand corner of the mat. So it's nice and hand. Yeah. And then as you're ready, sweep that left hand back towards the left knee and rise up with the shoulders coming into that Virabhadrasana too. In the right knee. Yeah. Inhale, sweep the arms up to sky. Keep that leg straight here for a moment. And then exhale, bring the arms back out. And here we're going to focus on bringing that length across from the middle of the spine to the shoulder blades, those rhomboids getting stretched. Those are those muscles between the shoulder blade and the spine. Breathe in. And now we'll straighten that leg, bring the palms above the head. Exhale, bend the knee, bring the arms wide. Straighten and bring them together. Inhale. Exhale, bend and lengthen the arms. Yes. Inhale, straighten and bring the palms together. Pause here. Exhale, bring that left hand down the leg. The right hand reaches up. Reversing our triangle here. Breathe in. The breath go. Feel the breath flowing through the soles of both feet. Both feet are secure on the ground. And then exhale, bring arms out like a T. Let's bend that front knee again and drop the elbow on the inside or on the top of that right knee. Arm come up overhead. Or maybe you bring that arm behind you or up towards the sky. If you want to try a little challenge, you can just keep that elbow off the leg, let it hover. Then raise that arm forward underneath the ear. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice, guys. Let's exhale, come back to that Virabhadrasana 2 with palms to the ground. Inhale. And now let's wiggle that left foot forward just a little bit so the space between the feet is narrower. And then let's exhale, bring that right hand kind of towards that block. And then drop into that right foot, lifting up into an Ardha Chandrasana. I'm going to move back so my head's not behind that curtain. And the left hip stacks over the right hip. Breathe in, Ardha Chandrasana. This half moon. This lunar side of the body getting illuminated. Let's breathe in. Now exhale to bend that right knee just a little bit. We're going to, with control, lower that left foot down to the earth, and then we find our Virabhadrasana 2 from our Ardha Chandrasana. Nice. Inhale. Exhale, sigh. Again. Exhale. Good, guys. Inhale, straighten that leg, bring hands above the head together. Exhale, bend the knee. Virabhadrasana 2. Let's do that again. So come into your Ardha Chandrasana. So maybe that means you wiggle the left foot towards the right heel. You can exhale to kind of hinge that right hand coming towards the block. Get that block steady where it needs to be. Then shift the weight into the right foot, kind of kickstanding with the left toe. And then lift into the right leg. All the weight on the right foot. Send the left foot back. Breathe in. Now from here, one more breath. Now let's exhale to bring that left hand towards the block. So we're going to square our hips towards the mat now. And then maybe you open up into Virabhadrasana 3. Maybe you come into standing split to plant hands and reach the left leg to sky. So whether Virabhadrasana 3 or standing splits, be where you are. Now from wherever you are, let's bring those hands to the earth. Step the left foot forward to meet the right. And here we are, Uttanasana, our standing forward fold. Let yourself hang here. Let yourself come into your breath again. One more breath in. Exhale, step the feet wide. Breathe in when those feet get wide, point the toes out. Let's exhale, drop the hips. Maybe you sit down onto a block. Maybe there's no block. You can lift the heart. Maybe you stay lifted coming into that sumo squat or maybe a chair. So whether you're in sumo squat or whether you're in Malasana, see if you can feel the lengthening of the spine by dropping that chin to the chest. Maybe pressing those elbows into the knees. If you're in your sumo squat, and it's kind of that same idea. You can have the hands on the knees around that spine. Soften the shoulders. We'll be here 5 more breaths. Two more breaths. Last breath in. And now we'll exhale, plant the hands to the earth. Bringing those legs nice and straight. Wiggle the feet together. Chandrasana, forward fold. Now bend the knees, rise up to stand nice and tall. The vertebrae stack. Fingertips reach nice and high. Breathe in. Let's ground that left foot. And as you're ready, step the right foot back. Pivot the right toes open towards the long edge and then bring yourself into that Virabhadrasana 2. And I'm going to just come around and move those blocks for you guys so they're handy. And then feel into that front bent knee. Feel that stability in the body. Feel the stability in the base that is your physical body. And as you're ready, keep that left leg straight. This time we'll bring our arms above the head and we follow the fingertips together. And then exhale, lengthen. Feel the feet grounded and nice and secure. Feel the energy in the left foot. That's going to ground us here throughout our practice. Inhale, straighten the leg, this time palms meet. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten, meet the palms. Exhale, bend. Inhale, draw them together, pause here. Exhale, bring that right hand down that right leg in reverse, your triangle. We lengthen through the neck. Feel the side body open from the hip to the armpit to the wrist. And now let's exhale, bring the arms out like a T. And now bend that front knee. Exhale, drop the left elbow on top of that left thigh, right arm up or over. Option to hover the elbow or extend the arm out. Maybe you feel the length from the heel to the hip, from the hip to the armpit on this right side body. Breathe in. And now exhale back to Virabhadrasana 2, palms towards the earth. Inhale. Now we're going to exhale, bring the hands to hips. Wiggle that right foot towards that left heel a little bit. As you're ready, bring the arms back out. And then exhale, bring that left hand towards the block. Wherever that block is, find the block. Get that steady. And then as you're ready, shift the weight into that left foot. And then launch into the left foot, the right leg reaching up. Right arm to sky. Flexing the right foot towards the face. Stacking the hips, opening the hips and the chest. As you're ready, you give yourself a couple more breaths. Bend that left knee and slowly lower that right foot to the ground with control. The right side body, the core is really important here. As you lower the foot. Back to that Virabhadrasana 2. Breathe in. Exhale with the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Now we'll do that again. Exhale, lower that left hand, bring the right foot towards the heel if you need to. And you know where you're headed, so give yourself the space, the patience to express your art of Chandrasana. Two more breaths. As you're ready, maybe you bring your both hands into standing splits to the ground. Maybe you come into a Virabhadrasana 3 with those hips square towards the earth. Wherever you're at, give yourself 2 breaths, but feel really grounded in the space that you're in. And now let's lower both hands to the ground if you're not there already. Bring your right foot to meet the left. As our standing forward fold. Chandrasana. Breathe in and out. You sway the hips side to side. And an option, you can either step it back to downward facing dog. Maybe you want to point the toes out and drop into Malasana again. If you're in Malasana, think about pressing the knees away with the elbows and then dropping that chin to chest. And see if you feel that spine lengthen, especially from the top and that thoracic spine. Breathing in and out here, nice. Downward facing dog. If you're in downward facing dog, feel the space between those shoulder blades. Getting breath, getting light. The hips reaching for sky, the whole entire spine lengthening. And the sacrum, the top of the spine. One more breath. If you're in downward facing dog, lower to the forearms and come into puppy. If you're in Malasana, maybe you come into crow pose if you want. You can plant the hands, bring those toes together. Give yourself a moment to maybe bring that heart into a hover with the earth. Option for that. And then we'll meet in puppy pose. So whenever you're out of that crow, lower down into puppy. And if you're already in puppy, feel yourself secure. Breathing in and breathing out. Maybe each breath dusting off a little more. Bringing that light into the forefront. As you're ready, let's lift in the downward facing dog just for a breath. And then we'll inhale to just walk the feet forward. One little step at a time. And then into standing forward fold. Now bend the knees, rising up to stand, stacking the vertebrae one on top of another. Bring the hands in front of the heart space. Go up the knees. Feel both feet side by side, planted on the earth. Maybe saying to yourself or out loud, Namaste. Now, as you're ready, let's find that strap that we had out. We're going into some standing twists here. So bring it nice and long. Let's plant that left foot on the ground. I'm going to step the ball of that right foot into the strap. So sometimes it's helpful to have the right foot in front of the left. Just a little step. So that way when we plant into that left foot, we can bend the knee of that left foot just a little, and then bend the right knee up, and then send that right leg long. It doesn't have to be super high in line with the hip, it can be down. Pull the shoulders up, back and down, and feel the stability in that left leg. Now maybe you bring the left hand to hold the strap, and now the right arm comes in front in the same direction as the foot. Yes. Let's gently open the right arm to the side. Just moving the arm. When the arm gets out to the side, maybe you start to move that torso and the heart towards the right side of the mat. Feeling this energy in all directions. If we were pure light energy, we would have the light in all directions, down, forward, back, and upward. As you're ready, bring the right arm back to the strap, the chest coming forward. Keep that strap straight. Option here, you can fold over that leg, kind of hinging forward, or maybe you want to open up towards the left. Bring that arm forward. As we're able, bring that right foot to the ground. Maybe let go of that strap. Come into our mountain pose. Maybe scanning the right leg that was suspended in the strap. And scanning the left leg that was grounding. Maybe notice the different parts of the legs that might be firing right now. Different muscles that were active. Different aspects of the physical body that were keeping us upright. So you're ready, you can let those eyes open and we'll find that strap again, placing it under the ball of the right foot this time. So that right foot might be a little bit in front of that left foot. And grounding the left foot. Maybe that left hand is on the hip as we ground the left foot and just slowly bend that right knee and extend the right leg in front of us. As you're ready and when you feel stable, you bring the left arm out in line with that left shoulder. And slowly open up towards that standing leg. And as you're ready, you can bring that right arm forward. Staying in that twist as long as you'd like. You can fold over that standing or that lengthened leg. You can open up to the other side. Be wherever you are for 3 more breaths. When you come into that initial twist towards the standing leg, fold over the leg. 1 more breath. And bring that right leg, strapped leg down to the earth. Releasing the strap and then feeling into those legs. Feeling into that body. Let's inhale, reach arms up to sky. Exhale, folding forward, bring hands to the earth, Uttanasana. Let's inhale, step it back into our plank pose. And then into a nice strong plank. Lowering down the knees, walking the hands towards the knees. We'll be dropping the sits bones back and we'll come into our legs nice and long on the mat, sits bones down. Exhale to get there. Yeah, you adjust those sits bones so they're strong on the earth. Flex the feet towards the face. We'll inhale, draw the arms up to sky. And exhale, fold it forward. Reaching that spine nice and straight as long as we can. When you can't bring the chest forward anymore, you can round the spine if you want. Chin to chest. Paschimottanasana. Moving the breath, and we enter for a 3 count. And exhale for 3. And then 4. Exhale. And 1 more breath in. Let it go. Now let's gently lift the hands up or just let them glide up the legs. And bring the hands down to the side body. Let's make our way to our backs. We slide the sits bones down, come onto the forearms. Let the legs come long. We're gonna come into our fish pose. So those of us that have our hair in a ponytail, it might be helpful to take that ponytail out. So our fish pose is a chest, it's a back bend. We're gonna fluff the chest up. So from here with the hands and the arms on either side of the body, bring the elbows in and then press into the elbows. As you press into the elbows, feel the chest lift and then slide the back of the head across the mat. So the crown of the head kind of comes to the earth. And the chest lifts and press into the elbows and bring the crown of the head down. So the chest is up, the palms are down, the elbows are on the ground. So with the forearms, crown of the head on the earth. Breathe in and out. One more breath in. Then exhale to gently kind of draw the chin to the chest, slide the back of the head across the floor. And as you do, kind of lower down the back, let go of the pressure on the elbows, and let yourself rest on the floor. Shavasana. Another breath in. Exhale to bring the palms back to the earth. Feel the elbows, the forearms on the ground. Press the forearms into the earth. So when you do that, the shoulders can lift and the chest lifts just a little bit. After you do that, slide the head, back of the head across the floor, and the chest lifts up. Press the forearms and elbows down. Bring the crown of the head to the earth. We're not resting on the top of the head. The weight is in the shoulder, or the elbows and the forearms. Just a little bit on that head. Feel the throat open. Breathe in and out. And then it's exhale to slide the back of the head across the floor. Relaxing the back, relaxing the throat, relaxing the arms. Exhale here. Soften the gaze, soften the head. Maybe you take your fingertips and you massage the head above the ears just a little bit. Softening into our Shavasana. Softening into this back body that we have awoken today. Making way for the breath. And then letting that breath settle to where there's even not any awareness of breath. Everything drift away. All the effort is over. Now we can rest. I'm going to chant the Gayatri Mantra just a few rounds to drop us into this divine light. And the Gayatri Mantra, we have to remember that mantra are actually sounds that came to meditators and sages. And there wasn't even a meaning to them, they were just sounds. But as they continued to chant them, these chants had a specific effect. And that's what gave meaning to the words, was the effect of the vibration of the mantra. So the effects of this mantra that they noticed, if we were to give them words, we meditate on the divine light of that adorable sun of spiritual consciousness. May it stimulate our power of spiritual perception. So I'm just going to chant this for us a few times, feeling that spiritual perception, that power stimulated, this divine light within, bubbling up to the surface like a fountain. Om Bhurbuha Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhyo Yo Na Prachodaya. Om Bhurbuha Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhyo Yo Na Prachodaya. Om Bhurbuha Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhyo Yo Na Prachodaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om. Welcome to come seated. You can close class on your back. Allowing this transition to be focused and mindful. Close with our own Shanti and Namaste together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Shanti. 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 Namaste.